Welcome to Say It with Roz. Hello. I have been away for quite a while, but I'm back now. Yes. I was diagnosed with a serious illness last year, and I had to take some time off, and go through some treatment. But I'm doing much better now, and I'm back. And what I want to do is do a series of videos, 3 actually, videos on becoming a wife. And I was inspired to talk on this subject just because of some of the things that I've seen and heard lately, regarding relationships. And anyway, now the first thing I want to say is that I am not an expert. I don't have any kind of license or anything to be an expert on relationships. Whatever I say or recommend in these videos is based solely on my personal experience and observations, and so, and my opinions about things. So I just want to point that out. So as with any type of information that that you're taking in, use the parts that make sense for you, because everyone is different. But it's just on my heart, to try to help, especially the young women, but women of any age, to become a wife if that's what they want to be. Okay? So, let's get started. Okay. The first part of this 3 video series is going to be on recognizing who a man is. Who is the man? Okay? Sometimes I think us women, we take for granted, who the man is, And a man is much more than just a paycheck or a wallet, and a penis, much more. So let's get into this. As women, we need to recognize, just how much men contribute to mankind and society and the things that we enjoy, the luxuries that we have. Mostly men build, these things, and invent these things. And men do most of the dangerous jobs, the most dangerous jobs are done by men. They do, the heavy lifting, they go into dangerous territory, to make things happen, for everyone. So men really do play a very important part, not just in an individual woman's life, but in society as a whole, And I know women have their parts, but we're talking about men, We're not talking about, the importance of the woman and her role and all of that, not at this point. We're talking about who is the man, okay? So, I'm well aware, of the woman's contribution as well. So, but, although women, there are some women in a lot of the occupations, in the world today, there's still a lot of occupations that are predominantly occupied by men, if not totally occupied by men. So, okay. So now I have a list of things. Let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. Six things that I think generally represent, what the man is, what his role is, So, let's just go down the list, okay? So, number 1, a man is a proposer. And by that I mean that it's up to the man to propose marriage to the woman, It's up to the man to decide or to choose to make a woman, his wife. Now I know a woman can ask a man to marry her, yes. But generally speaking and traditionally, the woman waits for the man to propose to her. Because no matter how much that woman wants to get married, or whether she asked him, to marry her, if he doesn't want to, it's not going to happen, And that can happen vice versa. But like I'm saying, we're talking about the man's side, okay? So generally speaking, the man decides when marriage takes place, and it's up to the woman to accept or deny his proposal, okay? The man is also a provider. We all know that. That's one of the things, most women want a man to be, is to be a good provider. To keep a roof over their heads, food on the table, clothes on their backs, and whatever else other needs they need, Primarily, it is the man's role and duty to provide those things for his family, whether that's wife and children, So that's generally how and traditionally how things have been, I know nowadays women also work, and that's okay, if that's agreeable. Hey, I say go for it, There's no cookie cutter, solution for how you should conduct your marriage, So anyway, a man is a good provider, That's one of the things that a good man. Now we're talking about good men who are, have their stuff together. They're on top of their game. They're down for being a husband, and having a family. We're not talking about, some guy that's just full of it, not working and not doing nothing. No, we don't even want to concern ourselves with those guys. We're talking about real men here. Okay, so he's a proposer and he's a provider. The man is also a protector. Yes, he's a protector. Uh, any woman should feel safer when there's a man in in her presence. I mean, I just think generally women feel safer if there's a man around. There's less chance of her being attacked. A criminal might think twice before he tries to do something if there's a man on the scene. Because a man has that strength to do something. And generally a man is probably going to have some type of weapon on him as well, when that might not always be the case for women. So the man is also a protector, yes. A man is a leader. He leads his family. He's the head of the family, and that's how it should be, generally speaking. And I know sometimes that's not how it always is, but as a rule, and I think as a good order of things, the man should be the leader, the head of the family, and he should set the tone for the family, so and lead, he's got to be a good leader, and lead his family in the right direction, because he's got to be trustworthy, so being a good leader, that's who a man is. A man is also a father, he's a father, and being a father is more than just being a sperm donor, A father loves his children, He's going to be a good example for his children. And he's going to do all of these things, He's going to be a provider and a protector and a leader for his children. Yes. Yes. So he's also a father. And a man is a lover. Yes. He's a lover to his wife. Yes. He gives her the love and affection that a wife needs, and he takes care of her sexual needs, So that's what a man is, Now, of course, a man does other things as well, But these are big, general, basic things that I think a good man is, He decides when marriage takes place. He provides. He protects. He leads. He's a father. And he's a lover. Yes. These are the things that a man is to a wife. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, that is who a man is, in my opinion. Now, now that we've established who the man is, let's go to the next video and admit, women, admit to yourselves that you want and need a man. Yes, indeed. We need a man.